invite you to be seated. And just before we begin our Mass, I'd like to invite Danny, Mac's friend, to say a few words.
There are good ships, and there's wood ships, and there's ships that sail the sea. But the best ships of all are friendships. May they always be. Mac wasn't just you, me, and Dupree. For me, Mac. For Mac, Caitlin, and me. I first met Mac toward the end of secondary school. We were part of the same friend group, but didn't really become friends until one day we walked downtown after school, where he later admitted I wasn't a bad chap. While at school, Mac was a very talented rugby player, who even said that he only came back to school to play rugby. He was always popular with his quick wit and lively sense of humour, and was never afraid to hurl insults in the name of banter. That being said, Mac was also one of the most caring and compassionate in this room. I can honestly say I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for Mac. Mac was also always the life of the party, and he loved nothing more than to have a good time with his family. Mac and I always agreed that the best night's crack was always with his family, Derek, Susanna, Daisy, and Caitlin. Which is strange when you really think about it, as not many people in their 20s really want to go on a night out with their mum and dad, but that just shows how special their bond really was. We always agreed that one of our greatest nights out was in the Portrush Yacht Club for a Mac had a way with words and could always talk me into anything, such as the famous Remore Street heist that you have all heard about this week, where Mac and I removed the Remore Street sign and gave it to his father Derek on Christmas. Some of you may not know, but Derek grew up in Remore Street, and it's a special place in his heart. Spurred on with love in his heart and desire to make Christmas special for his father, we set out to retrieve the sign. What was supposed to only take a couple of minutes quickly turned into an hour as we wrestled the sign free from the posts and quickly made our way back home. The only time I ever seen Mac nervous and anxious was during his first date with Caitlin, where the stress was just too much for him. Questioning Sister Daisy and myself for date ideas and advice, all while thinking I'd rather just say, "So nightclub, see you there, hen," and hoping that Caitlin would be the one. 2.5 great years later, it turned out Caitlin was the one, and they had a great relationship together. Now today we remember the memories we made with him, the good he did, and the people he brought together. Although he was only granted a quarter of a life, and tragically taken too soon, we will always remember the memories to cherish, and we will be grateful for his blessing over the 23 years he was with us. And fuller, and we will shine on for you. You will always be loved.